In this video, we will show general techniques for using the spray sheet methodology to collect adult mosquitoes. Depending on the vector species being monitored, there might be slight variations in the techniques described in this video. In general, collections are performed to conduct quantitative studies, including measurement of seasonal changes in indoor or room density, physiological conditions of the abdomen of mosquitoes, an indication of resting and feeding behavior, and man-biting density. Spray sheet collection involves the use of a pyrethrin spray to knock down mosquitoes resting inside a house and collecting them on white sheets spread on all surfaces. Spray sheet collections are usually performed by a team of people working with communities, health workers, and laboratory staff involved in the prevention and control of mosquito-borne diseases. For spray sheet collection, teams typically assist in collecting mosquitoes and sending them to a laboratory for examination and testing, keeping accurate, up-to-date records of collections in notebooks, and ensuring that the same information is also recorded on forms maintained by the team leader, informing household and village leaders of the reasons for collecting mosquitoes and other specimens, and answering questions from the community about mosquitoes, and referring on those for which other reference sources are needed. There are certain distinguishing characteristics between species of mosquitoes, including differences in feeding and resting habits. Before using the spray sheet methodology, it is good to be familiar with the habits of the local species you are trying to collect. The spray sheet method is particularly useful when collecting indoor resting mosquitoes that stay hidden from sight. Collections are normally made in the early morning after the occupants of the houses have woken up. In principle, the houses chosen should be distributed throughout the locality. A 0.2 to 0.3% pyrethrin solution will be used in hand sprayers to produce a fine mist to knock down mosquitoes. Hand sprayers should be of the double action type with an air valve. These will be used to produce the pyrethrin mist. Remember to use a face mask and protective gloves when using chemicals. White sheets are preferable so that fallen mosquitoes can be seen easily. The sheets will cover all surfaces in the room to collect knocked down mosquitoes. Forceps will be used to pick up fallen mosquitoes from the sheets. Petri dishes can be used to store collected mosquitoes. To prevent specimens from drying out, place a layer of damp cotton covered by filter paper in the petri dishes. A cardboard box with newspaper, or ideally an insulated picnic box, is useful in transporting captured mosquitoes. The first step to prepare the rooms for spray sheet collection is to remove all animals and birds. Remove or cover all food. In preparing the room, remember to try not to disturb any of the resting mosquitoes. Workers may want to consider removing their footwear to avoid contaminating the white sheets. Spread the white sheets so that they completely cover the floor and all surfaces. Sheets should also be spread under tables, beds, and other places where mosquitoes may hide. To make sure that mosquitoes don't escape, and for the spray to work efficiently, make sure that all windows and doors are closed during and after spraying. Normally, the occupiers of the rooms are informed earlier not to open their doors and windows before spraying. One of the team members should walk around the outside of the room and spray in open spaces or holes in the walls and eaves. After spraying the outside of the room, one person should enter the room, close the door, and, moving in a clockwise direction, apply spray towards the ceiling until the room is filled with a fine mist. The spray operator should leave the room quickly and make sure that the door remains closed for at least 10 minutes. The team should carefully lift the corners of the sheets and take them outside to collect mosquitoes in the daylight. Using forceps, carefully pick up any mosquito that has fallen on the sheet and place it in a container for transport to the laboratory. A separate container should be used for each room from which mosquitoes are collected. Each container should be labeled with all relevant data. This information is usually written directly on the container or else written on a piece of paper and placed inside the container. If available, an insulated picnic box can be used to keep the containers cool in order to keep the mosquitoes in a suitable condition for dissection. You have now seen an overview of how to collect adult mosquitoes using the spray sheet method and how to transport specimens to a laboratory for further testing. As with any methodology, practice is needed to improve technique and develop a reliable collection methodology. For more information on IVM or training materials, please visit our website.